There is a special place in Hawaii on the eastern shores of the island of Maui. It's Hana, the most isolated and remote town in the Hawaiian Islands. You've got to drive about 50 miles to get there from the nearest town, Paia, along a winding, narrow, beautiful road. Most videos about Hana focus nearly all of their attention on that road and some of the beaches and waterfalls, and we will cover that in a separate movie, but here we are taking you into Hana town itself to show you what a remarkable destination it is, a place that's worth spending a couple of nights so that you can really explore it fully. We'll be talking with some Hawaiians and haole and kids playing on the beach, rolling around in that black sand, shopkeepers filled with aloha. They are among the special elements that really make this place come alive. The main reason why Hana is so quiet and unspoiled and not crowded is that it's hard to get here. Hana is one of the most remote communities in the Hawaiian Islands, out here on the eastern end of Maui, part of the Hawaiian Islands in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, the most remote major inhabited place on the planet. It's an isolated and rural town, quite unique and special in a class all by itself. If you have time to drop anchor and soak it in, you will experience the authentic and somewhat old-fashioned Hawaii. There's only one gas station here and no traffic lights. We're now arriving at downtown Hana. It has a very small shopping mall. It's really just a couple of stores, a gift shop, post office, and a general store, packaged food, fresh produce, and a variety of merchandise in the Hana Ranch store. It's a small supermarket with just about everything you'll need when you're visiting town or if you live here. They're open every day from 6 in the morning till 7:30 in the evening, and they've been here since 1830. The community bulletin board and small post office in this row of shops is all part of that small town country atmosphere of Hana town. There's everything you need in your visit. There's a bank. There is a little gift shop with a nice variety of some arts and crafts. Hi! And some handmade items that you'll find nowhere else, including some original oil paintings of tropical scenes. Next door to that, you've got a boutique. Pretty small compared to our modern shopping malls, but it's got a lot of charm. Just across the street, you'll find the only hotel in Hana, the Travasa Resort, a very deluxe accommodation featuring private cottages, and they have a dining room that's open to the public. Some excellent food trucks are one block south, and there's also a black sand beach. The small residential complex next to Hana Bay rounds out the extent of central Hana. When hungry, you'll certainly enjoy a visit to the small collection of food trucks. It's got half a dozen different food stands offering quite a variety, including some fresh fish that's caught right here in the shores off of Hana Bay. It's a remarkable collection considering we're out here in such a remote area. There are not that many other food choices in Hana. There's several good restaurants at the hotel and at the Hana Ranch House, and there's a little casual Thai restaurant across the street from here. But this is really the biggest collection and widest variety of eateries in town at a very reasonable price. With quick service, usually it's only 10-12 minutes from the time you place your order till when the food is ready. There are comfortable outdoor tables where you can sit and eat or take it to go and have a picnic somewhere. And you'll find some friendly workers here who are happy to talk with you. Oh, tell me, what's the name of this place?
This place?
Yeah.
This is the Hana Town Cafe. We sell sandwiches, soups, paninis. Sometimes we have specials. Depends on the day.
We also do pizza on the weekends.
Oh, we also do pizzas on Fridays. Yeah. Our boss also owns the Fish Shack, which sells fish and burgers.
That's where I'm eating right now. Yeah.
Okay. And it's all locally caught fish, and so we get it all locally, all of our food from here.
Wow. And so they bring the fish right in at the bay?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
exactly where.
okay.
From the
Fishermen.
pier.
We're staying in a beach cottage just a few doors down from the bay
Nice.
nice.
for 2 nights. So
That's
it's
gonna be
nice we
super
can
fun.
spend some time here
Yeah.
instead of being in a big rush.
Yeah.
Most people come out for the day and go back, I suppose.
It's hard when you do that because there's such a long drive
Right.
that you can't really enjoy it because you're always in a rush.
'Cause
Well,
it
you
takes
gotta
like
get
4.5 hours to get
Yeah,
here when
pretty
you
much.
take your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So round trip, we're talking maybe 10 hours driving.
Yeah.
But people do it.
Yeah.
Most
For us,
people.
it takes us about an hour and a half.
Yeah, locals
It
take
takes you
about
an hour and a half?
Yeah.
We drive really fast.
Yeah. So what about time of day? What's the best time of day for you to leave Hana?
Either early in the morning or late afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Late afternoon, like
Yeah. 4 or 5.
four,
Yeah.
late
Yeah.
And then
afternoon.
in the mornings, usually from 6 to 7 in the morning is
Yeah.
the best to leave without having traffic.
Yeah. Tour buses reach around Kianai, the halfway
Yeah,
to Hana, around 9 o'clock. So we gotta beat them out.
You got to beat them out.
Yeah, so we don't run into them because the road is really narrow.
Oh.
Yeah, and a lot of the buses are bigger than their side of the road.
Oh,
So
that's a problem.
it
Yeah.
causes a little bit of a traffic jam when we run across them.
I
you know?
see,
And
I
it does
see
slow us
that.
down because they stop at every bridge
Sure,
to
sure,
look
sure,
at
sure.
the waterfalls and things.
We're in no rush really to get back to town.
Yeah. So did you guys come from that
Yeah,
way?
yeah.
So if you go actually straight,
Uh-huh.
you can go all the way back outside.
Yeah, and how is
You
that
just
road?
go. So it's very beautiful. You can see everything from the mountaintop to the ocean when you go that way.
And the paving is okay?
It's pretty much paved. There's about 4 or 5 miles that is gravel. A little bit like cinder kind roadways.
Right.
And then other than that, it's actually pretty good as long as you take it slow.
The back door.
Yeah, it's the back way.
And do you guys live in Hana?
We do. Yes.
Yeah? Brought up here?
Born and raised. She was in Texas for a few years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Texas.
I moved to Texas for 4 years. But other than that, I've been living.
Uh-huh. And you're both Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Yes. Thing in Hana, there's only one school. So pretty much from Keanai to Kipahulu, Kaupo area, they all go to that school or they go board outside.
Yeah.
Hana High and Elementary, yeah. Pre-K to 12th grade.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's where you went?
Yes.
Hana High School. That's right.
Yeah.
The horse waiting across the street reminds us that we are way out in the country. A couple of 100 meters down the road, we reach one of Hawaii's most famous stores. It's Hasegawa, a general store that's got everything. The active bulletin board is Hana's version of social media, and the store is a community gathering place. We had a chance to talk with one of the employees who told us a little bit about the store.
It's Hasegawa General Store.
And why is it so famous?
Since it's been in the family for 4 generations. My boss is the great-grandson of the original proprietor. They opened up in 1910.
That's how many? That's more than a century.
Yes, more than a century. Yeah.
And you've got everything.
Yeah, as much as we can. A lot of times I'm even surprised. A customer will come in and I'll think, well, there's no way we have that. And they'll come in and they'll ask for something and I'll check with one of my bosses and sure enough, there it'll be. So, yeah. Old-fashioned general store.
Yeah, there's not that many left.
No, and you only find them in small towns where, they don't have big stores. So
Sure.
we got to have everything.
We've seen a few on Maui in the little towns.
Yeah, right.
So what's the hours here?
We're 7 to 7 daily,
Wow,
every day, yeah.
every day. Okay, and you've got quite a selection.
Yep, a little bit of everything. Hardware, groceries, everything.
Thank you so much.
What you getting?
T-shirt.
A t-shirt. Is that one of your biggest items, a t-shirt?
Look at the box loading.
Perhaps the nicest part of town, the very essence of place, is Hana Bay Beach Park, a sheltered cove with gentle waters, family-friendly for locals and visitors alike. There's a boisterous bunch of local kids coursing around with their families watching on them from up above. You're saying you need a yurt?
Oh yeah, it's a yurt up here on the hill. We've got an outdoor shower, outdoor bathroom.
The beach is picturesque in a unique Hana way, and it's the safest place for swimming in the area, and a place to meet some locals.
I'm Floyd Kalikai, born and raised Hana.
Wow.
Yeah,
And you stayed
yeah.
working in Hana Ranch?
Hana Ranch. Yeah.
Floyd's watching his son rolling along, playing on a tire. And how would you describe Hana?
That's right.
Well,
But it's always been beautiful, huh?
and tourism is okay?
Yeah.
People keep coming?
Yeah.
It gets
Yeah, it's getting more
more.
easier. Yeah.
You get more bed and breakfast, maybe
Yeah.
Airbnb,
Yeah.
taking over your housing,
Yeah.
more restaurants,
Yeah.
more places to eat.
Yeah.
And there is a nice place to eat right here at the beach, Barefoot Cafe.
So how you like it here?
Oh, I love it. Sure. I haven't been to Hana 25 years. So is this your cafe?
Uncle.
Uncle.
Cafe. Yeah, he leases it from the county.
From the county.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you're just hanging out.
Waiting
does
for
it work?
customers. I work here though. Yeah.
Okay.
We always have specials of the day for
Oh,
lunch.
yeah. Okay, teriyaki beef, plate lunch. Wow, fresh fish.
Seared eye fresh fish.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right from
Right
the
from
bay.
there.
On the boat,
Yeah.
they come out and sell it to our boss.
Right now,
Cute. Oh, look at
Hello.
you. There, she's the owner.
Oh, there she is.
runs
Hi,
the place.
Auntie.
She's our boss.
Okay, this is your
Yeah.
Barefoot Cafe. What are the hours?
For breakfast, we open from 7:30 to 10. We close
Okay.
for breakfast. And then we open back up at lunch from 11:30 to 5.
You can enjoy your meal at a picnic table with a scenic view of the beach. You cannot visit Hana without stopping by the beach park. And just about 700 meters along the same shoreline, you'll come to a black sand beach, a delightful place that most tourists never see. Even though, like all beaches in Hawaii, it's free and open to the public. Dogs are free to run around also, as long as their owners are watching over them. And we had a chance to speak with Mike, who moved here many years ago from Honolulu in search of a more quiet and peaceful environment in which to raise his family, including his dog.
And he gets so excited, and he sees people, and he thinks there's somebody he knows, so he comes up like,
And this beach is pretty empty, so he doesn't see many people here.
no, there's a couple other dogs that come around.
What's the name of this beach?
This is Waikoloa.
It's a pretty quiet place. People don't really know about this one, I think. Not on the
But
tourist
it's
track.
definitely a little secret spot, you know?
And it's black sand down that way.
Oh, this
it
whole
looks
place
like.
is black sand.
How do you like living in Hana? What's it like to live in Hana?
Probably like living in Hawaii 100 years ago. A lot of fishermen, a lot of hunters, gathering farmers. Simple, laid-back lifestyle.
And quiet, not much noise.
Yeah, quiet, not a lot of noise, not a lot of traffic.
And you got some secret places,
There's a few
not just on the beach, but up in the mountains.
everywhere. Everywhere is secret and sacred in one way or another.
Because the tourists are staying on the main road. And
Even the tourists, I mean, the tourists are everywhere. They're like ants. But what else? I mean, tourists is the main sort of business around here. That's what keeps everything going.
and they love it.
They do.
They their lives are enhanced by coming here.
Right. But, you know, they're always in a rush to go here and go there because their time is limited.
Aren't they? Yeah.
And they don't really get to slow down and enjoy it. Kind of like you guys kind of slow down at a different pace.
Yeah, most of them do the round trip in one day, I suppose.
Yeah. Just I see them turn around halfway.
Never make it to Hana. But they say they drove the road to Hana.
Yeah. They did it.
When you're driving to town, what's your strategy?
Go at the hours that are not busy, early in the morning, and so there's a window right around 2 o'clock, and nobody's there. But then probably about 5, 6 o'clock it picks up, everybody's going up.
Interesting.
There's windows in town where the road's kind of.
Was that your friend? Was that your friend?
Thanks, Mike. On the south end of the beach, Waikoloa becomes more black pebbles than black sand. A fascinating texture to walk on. There are some vacation rentals clustered along this end of the beach where you could stay at a condominium, such as at the largest in the area, Hana Maui Resort, and have your own kitchen. They offer studios, 1-bedrooms, and 2-bedrooms. You'll get a nice view of the ocean, and in the foreground, that is an ancient Hawaiian fish pond that's been restored. In the old days, the Hawaiians would raise fish in artificial ponds constructed along the shoreline with stone walls. It just takes 5 or 10 minutes to walk back to the center of Hana from here, where you might visit the Hana Cultural Center and Museum on the grounds of the historic courthouse. And just across the street is the waterfront house that my cousins and I stayed in for our 2 nights in Hana, a really wonderful vacation rental residence. It's a typical, authentic home of the area, nicely restored and in this great location on the water. There are only about 20 legal vacation rentals like this in the area through Airbnb or VRBO. There used to be many more, but Maui County cracked down on the building codes, reducing the supply. Now there are a handful. It's a short walk over to the Ranch Restaurant, where we are going to enjoy a lovely dinner. It's in that little shopping complex with the post office we showed you earlier. This is also operated by the Trabasa Hotel, just across the street from here. We definitely enjoyed this very fine meal. It smells great.
Fresh catch.
Oh.
Enjoy, guys.
The restaurant enjoys that essential combination of good food, friendly service, reasonable prices, and casual atmosphere with indoor and outdoor dining. Their famous wall covered with ukuleles is an excellent photo backdrop for the family or a selfie. This was the final night of our tour, and the restaurant provided the perfect climax for a week on Maui. But the next morning was even more spectacular. One of the beautiful things about Hawaii is sunrise. So if you are anywhere near a view of sunrise, you should get up in the morning, maybe get up, depending on the season, 6 o'clock, 6:30, and you'll get this fiery sky. Also sunsets, of course, equally beautiful. We're spending a week on Maui, hitting all the highlights, from Kanapali to Lahaina, Kihei, down to Wailea on one side, and exploring the road to Hana, the 7 pools and the little town of Hana, talking to lots of locals along the way and giving you some tips on how you can get the most out of a visit to Maui. I live in Hawaii and rarely take pictures of Hawaii. I'm so busy going to Europe and editing the movies. But in this trip, we're taking you on a complete exploration of this beautiful island in the Hawaiian Isles out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. We have many more movies about Maui that you can find in our collection. We frequently upload new movies, so please subscribe to our channel and click that little alarm bell so you'll be notified. And if you enjoyed the movie, how about a thumbs up? And we always welcome comments down below. Or if you have questions about the destination, make note and we'll answer them. Thanks for watching.